Moore was hoping his teammates would pad those stats against the AL ERA leader, Kevin Brown. And they did. 5-1, 2 outs, 2 on. And Pudge Rodriguez makes it a 5-4 Detroit game with a 3-run homer. In the 8th, 2 on for Gary Reedus. And he punches the base hit to right, and man, oh man, oh Manny Lee scores. We're tied at 5. We went to extra innings in the 11th. 1 on for Julio Franco. And Mickey Tettleton playing left field, can't come up with it. Palmeiro scores the game winner. The Rangers come from behind, down 5-1. Pick up the victory, winning it 6-5. Tom Henke pitching 3 perfect innings for the win. To Comiskey for the White Sox and the Brewers. Frank Thomas, he is alive and well. 5 for his last 11, 9 RBIs in his last 3 games prior to Eaton, allowing 4 runs and 6 innings of work. Wally Joyner had 2 hits and an RBI. To Camden Yards for the Twins and the O's. A good night for Pedro Munoz. Gone. Off Arthur Rhodes, he had a pair of home runs. 3rd inning, 2 on for Cal Ripken. A 3-run homer off Scott Erickson. The Orioles had 2 4-run innings, the 3rd and the 6th. They built an 8-4 lead and then some great defense. Mike Devereaux, maybe the best at doing this, or at least one of the best as far as center fielders go. 8-4 the final. Erickson now 0-3. Minnesota has lost 6 in a row. They've allowed an average of 11 runs per game.
Atlanta, 9th inning, tied at 1. Greg Briley at second base. Junior Felix coming alive. Singles off Steve Bedrosian. Coming alive like the Velveteen Rabbit. But there's Briley stumbling, rounding third. He has to stay there. The next man up, Benito Santiago. The ground ball to the franchise player of the Atlanta Braves, Jeff Blauser. Not that time. Briley finally scores. 2 chances to make 1. And the Marlins beat the Braves 3-1. Brian Harvey has now saved 7 of the 9 at Florida victories in history. Free agent jamboree at the Dome. Jose Guzman and Greg Swindell. Astros aggressive from the start. Guzman strikes out Eric Anthony. Bagwell is running safe at second. Gonzalez beats the throw back to complete the double steal. Meanwhile, Frank Pulley does not let Jim Lefevre get in his way when it's time to clean the plate. Astro defense, Tommy Shields, the rookie, rockets 1 to short. Andujar Cedeno. Yes, he is a shortstop. It's incredible. Astros win it 6-1. 4 straight for Swindell. The losing cause, Jose Vizcaino, is on fire, goes 3 for 3 again, now batting .338. Jose Dave Otto versus Tim Pugh of the Reds. 3-2 pitch in the second. Bases loaded against Otto. That would be a grand slam, rather a 3-run homer. 3-0 Reds. It would have been a grand slam if the bases had been loaded. The next inning, Bobby Kelly with the upper deck solo shot, 4-zip. Pirates threaten in the 7th, but the Reds get ex-Red Tom Foley in the 6-4-3 double play, and a nice job on that one by Juan Samuel. The Bucks' 3-game win streak is over. Reds used 5 double plays. That's 5 DPs, double plays, not Dan Patrick's. Teammate Mark Langston, who suffered along with Abby last year with the lack of Angel potent offense. This year he's trying to take care of it himself. Gets Bernie Williams, Wade Boggs, not quite. And then Don Mattingly had a great week, but most of it was off the field. Langston, a no-hitter through 7 innings. Top of the 8th, another no-hitter? Sure, why not? Randy Velarde? That's why not. The bouncer past Langston, past both middle infielders, and the Angels hold the 2-0 lead, but the no-hitter is over. Then Langston gets into trouble in the 9th. First and second, Danny Tartable down the line in left. It's a fair ball. Here comes Bernie Williams, and here comes the tying run. Pat Kelly, and we're tied at 2. But then at the bottom of the 9th, Abbott is still in there. And nobody's in there because Tim Salmon has just gone out of there. 3-2 Angels, his 5th homer. 4 homers, 9 RBI in the last 8. Jim Abbott's opposing batting average increases with every inning past the 6th. They let him in anyway. Before the game, the Angels announced the extension of manager Buck Rogers' contract through the 1995 season. At Seattle, Ken Griffey Jr., we ask you this question. Where's the Indians sign? That's where the Indians sign is, right where he hit the home run against the Indians off Jeff Mutis. Mariners led 4-0. Plenty of support for Eric Hansen, who's been red hot. Watching him work to Paul Sorrento. Whoops, where did that ball go? The tree will grow in that spot. And then he looks at strike 3. Mariners go on to win it 4-zip, 21 straight scoreless innings for the Seattle pitchers, but the M's are reeling from the news that Chris Bosio broke his left collarbone Tuesday night in his first start after his no-hitter. He'll be out 6 to 8 weeks. Dennis Powell called up to Bosio's roster spot. Red Sox and the A's in the afternoon, top of the 2nd. Mo Vaughn against Bob Welch. Mo Vaughn as in, it's out of here. I know that doesn't work. 1-0 Boston. And Butch Hobson, remember what they were saying, how he wasn't going to last into May? He's real close. Frank Viola was real close, too. Mark McGuire wasn't. Sox win it 3-1. The Sox thus snap their 6-game schneid. The A's The A's are 6-11. How the mighty have fallen.
Hill, and how about at the plate? 7th career at-bat, his first career hit, first career RBIs. Jeff Ken and Hojo score 2-0 Mets. 3-3 bottom of the ninth. Mike Maddox pitching, runners at first and second. Matt Williams delivers. Couple of RBIs on the night. The 2-out single. Mike Benjamin comes plateward, and the Giants pick up the victory as they stay tied with the Astros for first place in the National League West. The 4th straight loss for New York. Is this Wally Pipp and Lou Gehrig? Ricky Jordan filling in for him. Went 3 for 4 yesterday. 3 for 4 again today. Dykstra scores. 4-0 Phils. Phillies playing that tough baseball. A throwback to the old days. Well, Mickey Morandini and Pete Incaviglia collide here. Morandini makes the catch. No injuries. The Phillies win it by the final of 5-3. They establish a franchise record for most wins in the month of April, 15. They won 14 back in 1979. The Dodgers hosting the Expos. Eric Karros, Eric Davis, homering. Eric's first of the year.
Shooting section there at Fulton County Stadium. Smith with a base hit down the line. Damon Berryhill and Sid Bream come in. 3-2. The Braves on top of the Marlins. Berryhill went 4 for 4 and drove into. This one gets Ron Gant home. And in a 3-all game, Renee Latchman doesn't know where his big hit will come from. How about Dave Magadan? It's up there. It's out there. And it is a 2-out home run there. First of the year for Magadan, and helping the Marlins to the 5-3 victory. They have won 5 of their last 6. The Braves have lost 5 straight. Gant and Berryhill had home runs, but Atlanta stranding 34 runners over their last 3 games. The Cubs and the Astros going at it in Houston, top of the 3rd. Cubs down 2-0. Rick Wilkins hitting 086, but not anymore, or at least this one counts. His first home run of the year coming off Pete Harnisch, and the Cubs get within a run. Then tied at 4, bottom of the 6th, Craig Biggio. Get out of here off Greg Hibbard. His first home run. 3 hits in the game for Biggio, and the Astros holding on to a 5-4 lead in the 9th with Sammy Sosa pinch hitting. They go to Doug Jones, who had the big year for him last year. The former Cleveland castoff finishes it, his 4th save, and the Astros win it. Eric Anthony had 3 hits, and along with Biggio's homer, Chris James, Jeff Bagwell also solo shots. The Cubs did activate Ryne Sandberg.
But Lee Brandt was having some control problems. Top of the 2nd, walked Gary Thurman with a bases full. Cecil Fielder trots home, 1-0 Tigers. As for John Doherty, excellent. Gets Gary Reedus looking. Doherty allowed just 5 hits in the game. Top of the 6th, 2-0 Tigers. Ex-Ranger Chad Kruder adds to the lead. Chad driving home Mickey Tettleton, put the Tigers up 3-zip. Bottom 9, we go 3-1 Tigers with a man on, Mike Henneman, facing Juan Gonzalez. And Gonzalez, the roller up the middle, but when you check out Travis Fryman, the incredible spin move throws out Gonzalez by half a step. Tigers hold on to win it 3-1. Henneman picking up his 5th save. You know, 3 of them have come against Texas. The finally ending here for Glenn Davis. Finally, Davis hits a home run. Oriole fans have been waiting all year for that. 1-0 Orioles. That was just the beginning. It was a rout. They were up 5-0. Orioles poured on the 7th. Mark McLemore doing the job. 7-0 O's. Next batter, Harold Reynolds contributing with an RBI single. Leo Gomez comes in to make it 8-0 O's. As for Tom Kelly, well, he's had that look for 7 straight games now. 11-0 the final. Pat Mahomes didn't make it out of the 4th as he lost number 4.
Both got into the act. Brett Saberhagen with the Giants leading 1-0 bottom of the 1st, and Matt Williams gets this one up and out over 430 feet. 7th home run of the year for Matt, and the Giants on a roll at Windy Candlestick. Next batter, Barry Bonds, a one-handed swing and a solo shot that gets out for his 6th home run of the year. 4-0 Giants after 1. Bottom of the 7th, this time Barry is going to two-hand it, and that one goes 480 feet, maybe a little more than that. 7th home run of the season, and Will says, hey, maybe you're worth $143 million. As Bonds and Williams with 7 home runs, they lead the league. Bonds batting .420 with 24 runs batted in. The last place Mets have lost 5 straight. In San Diego, the Phillies and the Padres. Frank Seminara pitching, leadoff batter Lenny Dykstra. And that's gone. 10th career leadoff homer. 3rd home run of this season for Dykstra. 1-0 Phils. Top of the 3rd, Milt Thompson hitting below 200. Went 3 for 4. Drove in a couple here. Bottom of the 8th, a 5-3 lead for the Phils. Bob Guerin with the bases loaded. Hits it up there. It's out there. It's almost a grand slam home run, but Milt Thompson is back there to take it away. It's worth another look, and that deserves a wow. as the Phillies win it. Danny Jackson working into the 8th for his second win. The Phils extend their club record for victories in April. Their mark now 16-5. Todd Pratt, by the way, went on the DL. Doug Lindsay called up for Philly. Bob Tewksbury winning his first game of the season, working into the 7th. He also
5th spot in the rotation. With Chicago up 1-0, the Brewers get to Steve. Tom Brunansky doing the damage, driving in Bill Spires and Darryl Hamilton. 4-1 Milwaukee after 3. But the White Sox would come back against Mike Boddicker. Tied at 4, Dan Pasqua. Down the line he goes. Good enough to score Frank Thomas and put the White Sox up 5-4. They were up 7-4 in the 8th when Jerry Cora comes up with a defensive play of the game, robbing John Jaha. Really gorgeous play. Sox hang on to win it 7-4. Steve won the game. The last time he won a game in which he started, last July. And Dan Pasqua had a 2-run homer to go along. Previously had never done. He had 5 hits in the game. Olerud's batting average, how about an AL best, .455.